It's compelling, it's cutthroat, it's chaotic, it's clever, it's controversy and chaos, baby.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 88 of Controversy and Chaos. If you guys can't tell, this is my annual, my voice is fucked up.
Yes.
Here it is. I
Literally.
can't take it. It's fall spring in Georgia, which is we get we get one beautiful week. Like when I tell you it's 70 degrees, beautiful. And bitch, you know it's gonna rain on the weekend. It never, like I swear, Atlanta, it will be gorgeous. It could be no sun, no rain, no nothing, no fog, no clouds, no nothing. All week, every day that you got to go to work, it's gonna be beautiful outside. That weekend come,
That's it. They said
monstrosity.
the joy.
Monstrosity. You're just like, oh, it's been such a nice week. I'm gonna have a good weekend.
Girl,
Raining. 90% chance of rain. 90% chance of rain. Like I would rather it rain today on a Thursday. But don't mess up my weekend. It is what we call like false spring. We have false fall and false spring. We get 1 week where it's the appropriate season's weather, and then it'd be like, that was a trick. It's gonna be cold as shit for like 3 more weeks, and then it'll be spring. It's like, oh, you thought you could break out them shorts? Put them back. Put them back.
Well, so because of Maryland is, so
yeah, I heard it's freezing, and I'm like, oh, I do not envy that.
Freezing.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
So cold to the point where I didn't even grocery shop this week. I did grocery pickup. And normally I don't do that. I did grocery pickup. I said, I can't do it. I can't. Just give me the groceries
it's too cold.
And keep moving.
Like that kind of cold just make you upset. Like, you know how like extreme heat make you upset?
Yes.
Extreme cold makes me upset. Because why is it so fucking cold? Like, I don't even want to get out my car.
Toes is cold, fingers is cold, everything is cold. Now my nose is red. I'm black. Why is my nose red? Like,
and it's not
what is going on?
Like, I can't participate in activities. I gotta go outside and warm my car up because it's that fucking cold. Like, nah, bitch, I can't just pull off today. I gotta let this shit warm up for 10 minutes.
The old young hoes, we don't warm up no damn cars. So the fact that I have to lift up my garage door, start the car, let it warm up, then pack up the kids and all they think, it's just, I'm staying home.
Like, I don't want to do that. I don't like it. I am that young hoe with the windshield wiper spray trying to defrost the window real quick and just keeping the going back and forth. Like,
for sure.
Warming it up. I'm not doing that. I just want to get in and go.
Literally.
I literally just want to get in and go. But the weather don't be cooperating. So you're freezing. I can't talk. When I tell you like I'm going to find me an allergist this year. I am going to tackle these allergies because I have allergies like no other. And it's only been since I lived here. And granted, I've lived here 8 years and almost 9. And my body has not gotten used to these seasonal allergies. Like I be breaking down. I was sleeping last night. I could barely sleep because I was coughing all night. It literally feels like, I'm allergic to cats. And that's what I felt. I'm like, is my throat closing? Like, I feel like razor blades inside my throat. I'm like, it's so itchy. I just keep coughing. I can't stop. Everything is just a fucking mess. Tea ain't working. I done been through a bag of cough drops. It's not. So I have always heard that like locally sourced honey is very good for people with allergies. So there's a place like not too far from me that is supposed to have like they make honey. I'm gonna go buy some because I need something. I heard like honey, like locally sourced, apparently you're supposed to get it from like the area you live in so that the pollen and things that the bees have is what is already in your area. So you're supposed to take that, and bee pollen actually is supposed to be good for you. For allergies, but I'm also going to find me an allergist because I want to know exactly what I'm allergic to. So I'm going to be pricked up, like prick me with everything. Figure out what I'm allergic to, except cats. Like, let's not waste it on that bitch. I'm definitely allergic to cats.
Like, I don't want to be around them anyway. How about that?
Like, yeah, I fucking hate cats. But I know when people have a cat. Even like on people's clothes, I'm like, they got a cat. They got a cat and it's closing up. I need an EpiPen, something. I need something. Like I gotta get away from them. But I gotta get it together. So that I have to get on that this year. Cause I can't take no more. I can't do it. I'm dying.
Meanwhile, I'm on the prowl for a hairstylist that can do a nasty shortcut. because that is
Nasty with a
happening.
Poochie outfit. Nasty with a Poochie
Very
outfit.
much so. Very much. Very nasty. So yeah, I found, okay, here's my issue, right? I found a few people, but like, I just don't want to have to drive damn near 2 hours to get my hair done. You know what I'm saying? Like, not only do I have to drive an
What
hour
in
and a
Virginia?
half, and deep in PG, like, not only do I have to drive without traffic an hour and 35 minutes, I also got to pay like $400.
The price of hair services is out of control. And I thought it was just where I live because, when it comes to
No,
hair, Atlanta has the worst reputation. The worst.
for
And
sure.
it's not like the people just be lying. No, the people be true. It's true. It is awful trying to get your hair done and find a legitimate, consistent hairstylist in Atlanta. It's awful. Don't recommend. 0 out of 10.
So,
but the pricing is just insane.
Let me also preface, okay, I want to get a shortcut and I want to get a relaxer. The relaxer alone is like
creamy crack.
$130.
Bring it back.
Yeah. Put me back on it. I'm ready. Shoot me up.
The crack.
Shoot up. Do it all. Okay. I'm ready to be back on that crack. Crack is not whack.
Not that crying.
Yeah, not that. Not that kind. But yeah, shoot me up the creamy crack because, like, honestly, it's not that I can't do my hair or it's that I don't want to do my hair. I don't have time to spend 3 hours doing my hair anymore. Like, having 2 daughters, getting them ready, by the time I get them ready and I sit down to even do my makeup, it's like, okay, you're either going to do your hair or you're going to do your makeup. And I don't want to wear wigs all the time. Like, I love me a wig, but I like to have the option to have my hair too, like a different type of look. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, put me on that creamy crack and chop me up real quick. And I'm really going to have like a mom cut. And then eventually, as it starts growing back, I might do the short little Kelly Rowland mushroom haircut, whatever. I don't care. But right now, I just want it all gone. Take it. I want
Just
a
take
new
it
look.
off.
I want a new
Start
vibe.
over.
Yes, and I just want to start over.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm realizing like you gotta pay in some kind of way for what you want.
It's
Either
your
monetarily
time.
you're gonna pay, your time you're gonna pay, and sometimes it be both. Like even getting my hair done, I drive about over an hour. So, I mean, if I could get me a 8 a.m. appointment, like usually I try to make it 8 a.m. on a Saturday because everybody in Atlanta just got home at 6 a.m. So it's nobody in the streets. I could book it. I could do 90 all the way and I could get there in 45 minutes. But it's just like I have to wake up at the ass crack of dawn on a Saturday after I just been waking up every day getting my kid to school at the ass crack of dawn. So now I don't have a Saturday because I got to go get my hair did.
Yeah. And for me personally, I prefer to go to the girl with the salon suite because the girls that be in the actual shops, they do the old school way of overbooking. And I don't like you wasting my time. Don't overbook when I'm on your books. Like that's going to piss me off and I won't come back. I don't care how much I love how you did my hair. I won't come back off that reason alone. Like I just won't.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a stylist that was actually like maybe 10, 15 minutes from my house. Loved her down. My hair was so healthy. It was super long. Like it was good. That was back when I had that like gingery color hair. She did it.
Mm-hmm.
So I loved it. She always did a really good job. However, she started getting like super, 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 super popular. And I don't have time for the booking wars. I don't have time for you to be making a post like, get ready, 15 minutes. And then it's like trying to get a Beyonce ticket. I don't have time to be sitting in a queue, fighting with other people to get a hair appointment. I don't like that shit. It really bothers me. And I'm just like, I just want to be able to schedule. Even if it's not like, obviously, like I'm not going to call you on a Friday, but like, hey, you got availability tomorrow? No, obviously. But
I don't want to have to schedule it. I don't want to have weeks and months in advance.
But even that, she don't open her books a month in advance. So it's like, but she does on a very specific day, like on the 15th of the month at 9 a.m. I'm like, I don't want to have to set an alarm.
Yes.
So I could get my hair done.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Like sometimes I really do prefer a salon, but I want the salon back. I want the receptionist back so that when I go check out, you're already booking my next appointment. I need your books to be open. This whole 30 days, I don't have time for that. I really don't have time for it.
I did find a girl, but like the only issue is that she refuses to do pixies. And I'm like, girl, why you don't want to do me a relaxer and a pixie? And I get it. Like we had a whole conversation about it. And I can honestly relate as a creative in general. She's one of those people, she's a hairstylist because she loves to do hair. You get what I'm saying? But she does not like to do pixies and she doesn't like to do certain things. So she just doesn't offer the service. She only wants to do services that she loves to do. And I can respect that as a creative and entrepreneur, because also that means that you're literally putting your love and attention and care into every style that you do because you love to do it. And I feel like that's the experience that I've had with her. So if you saying, girl, I could do your pixie, but I don't want to, it's like, I don't want you to do it then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you don't really want to do it and don't fuck my hair up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be mad.
So it's like, girl, I get it. Like, I respect it from the creative and entrepreneur side, but from the customer side, it's like, bitch, take my money and do my hair. You know?
Yeah, from a customer service perspective, it's just like, are you not a licensed hairdresser? Like, what you mean?
And she is. She's very much so licensed.
I'm like, is it that you don't know how? I'm like, because I get it. Like, certain things you got to like practice. And I feel like short hair is one of those things that you really got to know what you're doing because you can look crazy.
And
but
from
speaking
what I'm
of which,
seeing, what?
Did you see that girl that she was attempting to do her hair? She was attempting to do Tiana Taylor's hairstyle on herself at home. Baby,
Yeah.
I seen that original video. I said, oh. I was like, oh, no.
Listen.
No, she didn't. But the fact that Tiana seen the video and her team came and hooked her up, I was like, whew, thank God, because that
girl,
short
that
hair is something you
get
cannot play with. You got to get you a professional. Like the whole slicking it down with the mousse, all of that, clearly all of that matters because when it comes to, especially, she had thick hair. Her hair was thick.
Don't skip a step.
Beautiful hair.
Please.
But you need all the steps, all the products, because you got to tame that hair, you got to lay it down. But I thought that was so cute that she, she actually brought her whole glam team and they did her right. I was like, okay, perfect. Yeah. Loved it. But the before, the DIY version, girl, I know she was sick. Because there's nothing worse than thinking you ate and some shit's really about to come out good.
Thinking you ate, but you starving. Like, how did we get here? Please.
Look at a mess.
What step did I miss?
Look at a mess. But yeah, and things like that further enforce it that these celebrities be chronically online.
For sure.
Chronically online.
Just like the rest of us.
Exactly. You are one of us. You be just sitting there scrolling and scrolling and scrolling.
I mean, especially the women, because think about it. I've heard stories of people saying like, yeah, glam took them 5 hours. What are you doing in a chair for 5 hours? You're on your phone. You're scrolling. You're doing something. You're not sleeping. Even if you get you a little nap while you're getting your hair done. By the time all the crimping, pulling, twisting, tugging, all this stuff, you're not. No,
you ain't sleep.
You're not sleep. Not like that now. So like, of course, you have time to scroll just like the rest of us.
Yeah, they don't really be that busy. They don't be.
And and it's like, I just be like, okay, well, what's your algorithm looking like? Does your algorithm look like mine or what? But then again, a lot of celebrities have like 2 accounts. They have like their Finsta account, and then they have their like,
they're like professional.
Yeah.
Like somebody on your team is running this account.
They might be running it themselves, but it's a little bit more polished. Unlike Summer Walker, she has like 3 pages now. I'm like, I'm not following another page, Summer. Please. She just made a new page called Bubbles and something. I don't know, but I'm not following another page. We already got the Galacticor one, and we got Summer Walker, and now you have a third one that's supposed to be her at home and more like Summer. I don't know, but it's too many fences.
Is Galacticor still active? Because I remember like actively she posts. Well, I don't be on Instagram, so I don't really. If it's on that app, I don't know. And damn sure if it's on Twitter, I have not seen it. I don't know anything about Twitter since back when Rihanna was a menace. I don't know nothing about Twitter. I can't. I just hate that app. I hate Twitter. I hate it so much.
Yeah, I'm not into it either. And especially because if you go on there after 9 p.m., like, I don't want to see a bunch of random dicks swinging and all types of pornos. Like, please. Yeah. And it be people. I'll never get one time, somebody that I followed on TikTok that was like a little commentator type of person. They were funny, all this other stuff. I get on Twitter randomly and I see them OnlyFans and they booty holes and stuff. I'm like, I didn't know this. I didn't need to know this about you, number one. But also, I would have never, the booty hole. I would have never guessed that this was what you was doing on Twitter. Like, and it would be after dark, like 9 o'clock. That's like, oh, it's just too much. I can't. No. So yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely not. I'm not interested in. I'm not interested in none of those activities. So I just stay on my little TikTok
Yeah,
and Pinterest when nobody bothers me, and just be chilling. But yeah, so you get a pixie. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I know what I want. I have an idea. I have a vision,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm just not. I'm not willing to pay for it because I feel
What
like the
is it?
price should not be the price. Like I just want a quick weave. I just want to close your quick weave.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, I want like this chocolatey brown, but I want to have like peekaboo, like but kind of like highlighted baby pink in there, like a little bit of blonde, baby pink, like just kind of like super cute. I seen like a inspo
Mm-hmm.
picture. I was like, this kind of look like ice cream, like like the what is the chocolate vanilla? There you go, look like that. So like that would be super cute. But I'm not paying $400 for a quick weave on top of the hair to put in said quick weave. One, I'm not buying raw bundles for you to chop them up for a quick weave. Absolutely not. Quick weaves were
Exactly.
for pack hair, and the pack hair is $100. $100 for like 20-inch.
You'd be
They
better
out there
off going on
grabbing.
the TikTok shop and getting some bundles off the TikTok shop.
Yes. And the only reason is just like, I feel like quick weaves are for pack hair because you could quickly just like, I just want to grab this color. No matter what color I want, I should be able to just
Mm-hmm.
go to the store, grab it on the way to my appointment.
Mm-hmm. Just do
But
the
I can't
style
do.
real quick. Like,
It's supposed to be quick. You're
yeah.
literally taking it off. Like, y'all chopping it up. I'm not paying premium price for a quick weave, nor the bundles for the quick weave. I was like, even when I've seen it like, oh, hair included, $525. Have you lost your fucking mind?
Yeah. And
If
it's
I'm
like,
paying
what?
$500 for anything, even if the hair is included, that shit's gonna be sewn to my head. And you bet not cut it. Don't you cut a single
But
little track.
But what do you think about the quick weaves now? They're kind of like doing them like wigs, so it's like you can kind of take them off and like reinstall it. I guess. Have you seen that?
Yeah, but then I might as well just have a wig.
True. And
I
just
don't
and
I
just
don't really
like either
understand.
sew the wig down. I don't know.
Yeah, it was just sew the wig down. Or I that whole thing I don't get, but
It's
whichever.
yeah.
But I'm not giving nobody $500 for a quick leave. So what am I gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to be at home doing it my damn self. And I just don't.
Yeah. It's very ghetto out here. The maintenance of being a woman, and I just want to let y'all know this is not self care. It's maintenance.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like it's self care while I'm spending this money and doing it. I actually get the heebie jeebies.
Yeah, no, because now I'm worked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got a random question for me before we get into other things?
Sure. Okay. I have one. I was kind of having this talk with myself the other day. Do you ever think that it's appropriate for someone to tell you to let your dreams like die? Like at what point? Let's say, okay, let's say you have a spouse. Let's say your spouse has this like business venture and he's been trying to do this business venture for the past 10 years. And you might see a little bit of progress, but it's really not getting anywhere. At what point do you verbally tell them it's time to wrap it up? Or do you?
I feel like if they have a business venture and it's not that successful, I feel like there's a couple of things. It's like, okay, well, what's going on with this? Because I feel like not every single business, you can pour your all into something and it's just not going to work. So it's like, okay, let's look at the business in itself. Is this a thing that people want? If it's just something that you want, why don't we convert this to a hobby? How much money has been spent and exhausted on this? Nothing is coming. At a certain point, you got to be like, okay, we got to put a Band-Aid on. We got to stop the bleeding. We cannot just keep pouring money into something we're not getting any kind of return from it. And I do think at a certain point, it's like, all right, now we got to call it a day. So I think you just kind of got to look at everything across the board and be like, okay, well, what is the issue with this business? Why is it not working? To try to determine some things like that. And if it's like, okay, it's not working because nobody wants this product or service that you're trying to provide, or the product or service that you're doing already exists tenfold and you're not adding anything new to set yourself apart. It's like, okay, have you gone back to the drawing board and tried to do different things that set you apart from everybody else that does it? If that didn't work, then what? But I think at a certain point in time, especially if it's your spouse, conversation can be had and just like, we don't have to give up on the dream per se, completely, but we got to reframe this. And part of it, maybe we got to shut this actual operational business where we're actively having to spend money, even if it's not making money. Okay, we got to shut this down. We cannot sustain this, because at a certain point, it feels like you're just throwing money down the drain.
Yeah. Now,
and it's like, okay, you got to cut your losses.
I'll give you another scenario. We can use us, right? We have this podcast. We both love to do the podcast. However, at this stage in the game, it's not lucrative. It's just something that we love to do, and we love putting it out there, and we're hoping that one day, some people say it took them 5 years to get their podcast to where it needs to be. Whatever, right? So what, God forbid, but what if we get to a 5-year mark and we're right here where we've already was? Like, yes, we love to do this, but it's not bringing anything in, and it's just...
Then that's something that I think that we have, because I mean, like, realistically, podcasting doesn't necessarily cost as much. I mean, yes, like equipment costs money, and those are things like, okay, I bought this microphone and I've had it for 4 years, 5 years. So it's like, okay, you might have bought it, even if you bought a more expensive one, it was like $200 spread over 5 years. Cool. But if we're paying $200 every single year, we're paying, X, Y, and Z every single month, and it's just like nothing is happening. And we've tried multiple avenues to make it work, then that will be time for us to have a conversation about, hey, what do you think? We gotta be able to pivot if something is just like financially not making sense. I'm a numbers girl. If the dollars don't make sense, we're gonna have to cut it off, because it's just like, it's not making sense. If it's a passion thing, then obviously let it go, because you're not passionate about it. But this podcast in particular, it really doesn't cost us enough to be like, we cannot spend another dollar on this. Like, I don't have another dollar to give during this. And I think, especially when you're in business and when you're in business with another person, that other person's financial standing also should factor in. Like, both people's should factor in. If one person just, because you're using your income from your regular salary, I got regular bills, that this is also now an extra bill that I added. But if money get tight and they're like, look, I got to cut bills everywhere that I possibly can. You got to start going down the priority of, okay, what is the most important? So I think everything is just like nuance. I wouldn't say just tell somebody to quit just because. But if you're not passionate about something, you can kind of say, no. And also, like, you got to know who you're talking to, and you got to have, that has to be your place to do that. Like, if an outside person came and told us, like, oh, you guys should stop doing that podcast, it's not making any money, and you're only in your second year, I wouldn't be doing that no more. Bitch, who the fuck are you? That's not your place. But if it's your spouse, like if Matt came and had a conversation with you, if Colin came and had a conversation with me about it, that's a totally different thing. That's his place to say that. And you should be able to have those conversations with those people where it's warranted. I know I can have a conversation with you, but I would never have a conversation about your outside businesses, because I don't know all of the details. That's not my place.
Yeah. And I just feel like, for me,
it's not my place to tell you, give up.
And it's like,
shut it down.
I'm such a passionate person that if it's not getting in the way of my everyday bills being paid, it's not getting in the way of me conducting a healthy household, it's not getting away with my doing anything to my day-to-day life, I will do it to the end of time. like you know what I'm saying? Especially for me in the podcast, like, we gonna get on the phone and yap for 3 hours anyway. So
might as well just record it, because we're already talking. Exactly. So like, this could go on and on and on. As like, I feel like we have a good thing going. I feel like we have awesome personalities. So it's just like, and I think podcasting is a space. I've never heard any podcaster who is successful ever say, yeah, we got that shit jumping in 2 years. Every single one is like, nah, it was 5 years before it started going. And actually, Drea and Lex were, and this was a couple weeks ago. They were on Effective Immediately, which another podcast that I love. Well, is that a radio show or a podcast?
I don't know. Both. I don't know, but I love them too. Gina, that's her.
Gina is hilarious. Like, hilarious. I love her. But it's just like, you watched when they were having their interview, Drea and Lex were kind of like giving their backstory. And they were like, no, we got on YouTube and we was doing makeup videos. We was doing this, we was doing this, we was doing this. And this is the one thing, like when we started talking about like celebrity gossip, that was the one thing that stuck. So we just took that and ran with it, because that was the one thing that over the years, and we tried that. this is what was getting us the most views. So sometimes it's just like, you got to hear those things. And I always like that when they speak and they give people like their backstory, they're very honest about it. And I was like, no, girl, we was just throwing shit at the wall until we figured it out. And sometimes it takes a little bit of time to figure it out. If you're if your business is surrounding something that requires analytics, those things take time to really build. I mean, you can use analytics from a 30-day span of time, but really, what does that matter if you have nothing to compare it to? It's like, yeah, you might have had a great month, but in the span of 12 months, that was the only good month you had. Now it's like, the analytics look a little different. If you take in 2 years and we've been successful every single month for 2 years, it's like, okay, now these numbers are trending in a different direction. And we can say, okay, this is actually successful. And we can continue with this. So I think that it's all just about pivoting. And like you said, this don't really cost us enough that I'm like, oh my God, even if I lost my job today,
I'm not
I don't think
sacrificing.
that this would be like, I'm not going in a hole to keep this going. So it's no issue to continue it going. But we've had other business, like we've had so many shit going on. We've had a makeup business, and that was another thing, that having a cosmetics business is expensive. It is not cheap. Manufacturing product is not cheap. It's a lot of upfront costs that people don't talk about. Just finding your vendors, even with the vendors. Sometimes your vendor might have a minimum order, and they were like, okay, their minimum order is $2,000. It's like, okay, $2,000 is a number that's okay. This is gonna shake the table. Hold on, I don't have $2,000. Like, let me check. Let me get in my card, put out. Here you go.
Like, here, I ain't thinking about it. No.
Right. This $2,000 matters. So we gotta say, okay, even if we split the cost up, 1,000 for you, 1,000 for me. Is this, if we don't sell this product and make our money back in order to buy the next thing, now we're just dumping thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars into something in hopes for it to be successful. And we've seen it we've seen same things, not just with like regular people like us. We've seen it with celebrities, and you've had some celebrities, I think the most one that I can remember, like off the top of my head, I think it was Miracle Watts. And she was just like, how having a business like Noah's is, I wasn't selling nothing. So I got inventory and inventory just to consistently try to keep up with different things. Like, I gotta have something new. Can't keep promoting the same shit that I haven't sold. You gotta buy more. But with the more, you didn't sell nothing that you had. So you end up having to close your business. Now we got to have a closure sale. Like, look, it's 70% off. I just need somebody to take this shit off my hand.
Yeah.
And that's just kind
of
rough. What happens. That's just what happens in business. You've seen it, small scale, big scale. Shit, you've seen billion-dollar businesses close. And just like, this financially doesn't make sense anymore. So we got to cut the plug. But as far as telling someone else, it has to really be your place. You have to have some stake in that business in order to, I feel like, to justify that statement even coming out your mouth.
The reason why, really quick before we wrap this up, the reason why that topic came up is because I was listening to something, and there was an entrepreneur talking about her struggle and all these different things. And she was a regular girl like us. And she was like, yeah, my friend had came to me and told me that she thinks it's time for me to just wrap up my business. And I stopped being friends with her because it made me feel like you didn't believe in me or support me. And in my mind, I'm like, well, why did your friend think she had the room or the space to tell you that? And then she circled back and said how then like a few months later, her spouse told her the same thing. And I'm like, well, what is going on? And then eventually she got to the point about how she was, of course, those people were her safe space. So she was going to them complaining about business, stress, this, that, and the third. And it's like, if someone is not an entrepreneur and you're going to them telling them these things, or they don't have an entrepreneurial mind or spirit, you telling them these things about things that are inconveniencing you is only going to drive them to think you're not getting nothing out of this. Why are you doing it? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you have to be mindful of who you're sharing and complaining to about certain things, because if they don't get it, it's always going to come down to, well, why are you doing it then? You know what I'm saying? And they're going to tell you, well, stop doing it. It seems like if you just stop doing it, you'll be happy. But in all actuality, The only thing that's going to make you happy is to be successful. So
yeah, it's like I want my idea, I want this business to pay off all the blood, sweat, and
yeah,
tears that I put into it. I want something out of this. And nobody goes into business just
la-di-da, la-di-da.
yeah,
Like,
that's not the reality. Like you want to get
yeah.
something, you want your business to be successful, you want the money that comes with it, you want something. But I also think that people need to be careful about not who you vent to, because you cannot talk to every single person about everything. If you're not talking to a business-minded person, they're not going to understand.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, your spouse is, like I said, I feel like your spouse is different. But when it comes to friends, it's like, no. And their friend probably didn't mean it in a negative or hurtful way. It's just like, okay, I'm trying to problem solve for my friend.
Yeah.
And from my vantage point, the problem seems to be this. So if you just let this go, I ain't got no problem. But it's like,
Right. That's what I'm
no,
saying. I don't think either one is
I'm not,
wrong.
yeah, it's like I'm not venting to you because I want this to end. It's just hard. And I'm trying to put my feelings somewhere. So I'm not just holding it all in. So sometimes I think, even as friends, even if you may feel like you have that runway, sometimes you got to check yourself and be like, really?
Is this necessary? Is this
Is
appropriate?
necessary? Should I be doing this? Should I say this? No. And also not trying to go into every situation with, I have to fix this. I got to fix this.
Yeah.
They have a problem. I got to fix it. No, you don't. You can just listen. And sometimes, there we go. I feel better. Somebody listened to me. We fixed that. That was the problem. I just needed to be heard. I was feeling frustrated. You heard me out. Cool. I can go back to my business now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't, time and place. Like,
agreed.
Got to be appropriate situations. Yeah.
I agree.
Well, you asked us if we could wear t-shirts today, which usually I go through it. I'm like, oh, this is the color we're going to wear today. If y'all ever notice, we are always coordinated. Just so today, I was like, she wanted to wear t-shirts because she has her Whitney shirt on. Yes. And then when you said, I was like, oh, bitch, I'm a t-shirt queen. I got t-shirts on t-shirts, t-shirts on t-shirts. So regular day for me, I could grab anything. But I was like, I love concert t-shirts. I love musicians t-shirts. And every concert I go to, I must buy a shirt. I have to buy a shirt. I'm the merch queen, gotta have it. And when I was like, oh, what shirt am I going to wear today? I was like, this shirt that I have on today, let me see if I can lift up my Slaughter Gang shirt. This is probably the best design merch in my closet.
Really?
Like, I don't know whoever does the graphics and stuff for 21 Savage. This shirt, I need more like it. Like the back of it is fire, everything. And I love, I like to buy shirts with the dates on there. I don't know why. If there's an option with the date, I like to have it. Like, I was there. It was a time. But yeah, this is probably the best designed merch. So whoever is doing 21 Savage's merch, they need to keep them on payroll, because this fire.
This is it.
Fire. Love it. But also, and concert, this was my segue into concerts. The Little Miss Drama Tour has kicked off. Yesterday was February what? I don't even know what day it is. February 11th. It was the first show. So like the clips are starting to make their rounds on TikTok, on Instagram. And I'm excited for it. Like, it looks good. It looks like a production, big stage.
Yeah.
I saw some of the merch. Merch reasonably priced. Then I
haven't seen merch yet. I'm gonna look some up or look it up.
I saw a video, so I liked it. So I'll send it to you. I'll go back to my likes and I'll send it to you. I loved it, and I loved the pricing, because some of these shows you go to, I'm like, whoa. Why was that shirt $60? So I think from what I could see for Cardi's merch, $45 for the shirts. Hoodies were $100, and there was like vinyls, and I think, was it like a scarf? It might have been like a scarf, or there were some other things up there as well. But I feel like Cardi did a very good job of just like knowing her audience. I'm like, sometimes you really just have to know your target audience and price things accordingly. So it was like $45, even $100 for the hoodie, because I've gone to concerts and seen $200 for a hoodie. I'm like,
what material was this made from?
This gilded fucking hoodie? Hell nah. 200 doll hairs? 200 George Washington dollars? 2 bins? No, I'm not giving y'all. I'm just not doing it, no matter who it is. I ain't giving you that much money. But I think that, well, obviously it was just night one, so I'm sure by the time we go, there'll be more and more clips floating around.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, no matter what, Cardi B knows her fucking audience. And I was just like, okay, merch pricing, it's just like across the board. It's like, yep, check, check, check. And especially as much stuff as she sold with the like the box sets for promoting her album. I'm like, there's merch galore floating around. And the shirt that I got in the box set, great quality. I love it. So I hope it's the same. I actually really, really like it. So I hope it's the same. I guess I should wear my Cardi shirt today, but I think I gotta wash it. But it's like, yeah, I really liked it. So I can't wait to get me some new merch. So I have me a new t-shirt in my collection. And yeah, so I just wanted to give that tidbit that I think we're gonna get our money's worth.
I know we're gonna get our money's worth. I'm excited about the show.
I'm very excited.
Ooh, and I gotta send you my outfit options. I finally have narrowed it down to like 2 different looks, and I'm leaning more on one end, and I think you will too. But we'll talk about that offline. And so yeah, I'm very excited for it. Like, I'm just so proud of Cardi. I think that like there are so many things that have always been thrown at her. And she's like, listen, go ahead, throw it at me. I'm going to catch it. I'm going to double back. I'm going to do what I need to do on my Beyonce, take my lemons and make lemonade. Okay. So yeah. I don't know. I feel like the critiques that are already coming out after just night one, only for people who are haters or barbs. I don't, it's just so insane, but I'm excited about the show. And I'm sorry, I can't not look at the clips. I'll be looking at the clips.
Dude, I'll be looking at the clips, but at a certain point, so I saw one that was, I guess, the intro. And I'm not gonna lie, like I watched a little bit of it and then I scrolled. I was like, because I kind of like don't want to know. I don't want to watch the whole thing of what happened. Like when concerts are on, like people are like on TikTok live with the concert. I'm not gonna sit here and watch this whole live because I paid my money. And
yeah, I'm not gonna watch the whole live.
Yeah, certain things I want to be surprised. Let me see what you got. But certain things I'm like, I can't resist. Like, let me see a little sneak peek. Okay, this clip of this song, but I don't need to see like the whole, like you came out the stage and then it's like this and then this video plays. Like I could give you the play-by-play when I get here. I don't want to do all of that. But from what I've seen so far,
a little taste.
From what I've seen so far, I'm like, okay, cool. I could be very happy with this. And I think because I go to a lot of concerts, in my mind, it's like nobody's gonna be Beyonce. Nobody. So I don't even walk into any kind of concert with that expectation. But I feel like a lot of people whose first concert was probably Renaissance, that like
you're spoiled.
Like the bar, you're spoiled. Like the bar is, that's not what every artist is giving. That's only Beyonce is giving that. So bring them expectations down. Because if that's what you're expecting, you're not going to get that. Every artist don't do that. But I feel like it will be a good show, worth the money. And yeah, is there a song you're looking forward to hearing the most?
Oh, that's a hard question. I don't know because I saw her at Broccoli City Fest and her album was out at that time. So it's probably not really anything from that album, not from Invasion of Privacy. And we saw the whole Coachella thing, but I don't know. There's so many from this new album that I like. So I don't know. I'm gonna go back to you on that one. Which one are you looking forward to?
I need to hear Get Up 10 immediately. The way that I still be singing that shit with my whole fucking chest. Bitch, you would have swore I was dancing in Sue's. You would have swore where I was.
You are stupid.
Like,
yeah, I could see that.
Like that's my shit. I love that song. So I'm like, and it's a long song.
It is. It's a very long song. Probably one of the best intros. Like, got to be top 5. Got to be.
For me. So I'm like, yeah, that's the song I feel like I'm looking forward to hearing the most. And everybody get out of my way. I'm going to be sounding just like this by the time.
I was about to say, voices will be lost. Okay? Voices will be lost. And that's my other thing too. Like, I know I'm going to be standing up the whole time. So I'm like, damn, what shoes am I going to wear with this outfit? Because this outfit definitely calls for like a shoe, not a sneaker. But I'm like, maybe if I find a good boot, I don't really know. But I'm excited.
Long as it got a chunky heel, I'm cool. Right. Like I could stand up all night.
Yeah.
But I will sacrifice my feet for anything. So it's fine.
For the look, for sure.
For the look, I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
About none of this.
Cardi in looks really quick. I know you saw that her hair care line is about to come out soon.
Yes. And the plastic bag Again, knowing your target audience, girl.
Very on
Because
brand for her.
if you don't have them little plastic caps, every black girl know.
Mm-hmm.
Go and
We
get
all
that
know.
grocery bag. That's why we got bags inside of bags. Because bitch, I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need me a little bag in a second, and I'm going to go get me one out the pantry and wrap it on my head so I can process my conditioner. But I'm very excited about this.
Yeah, I am too.
Very
I'm
excited
like,
about it.
I know I'm about to cut my hair off, but I still might buy some products to test it,
Listen, because I mean, at this point, you don't know what the products are going to be.
Yeah,
like, we don't know.
I know it's about hair growth and hair health. We all want healthy hair, so I mean, hey, that
in a way that it's 50 million Mary Ruth ads,
bro. I can't get away from it enough. I'm like, go away, Mary and her Ruth. I'm sick of y'all.
Mary Ruth and these fucking hair vitamins. I'm like, they giving them out to everybody. Bitch just giving it out. Like, goddamn.
Like at this point, if it don't work, all y'all owe me some money.
And
like,
they're not cheap.
Imagine that's what I'm saying. Could you imagine ordering your Mary Ruth and it not doing a fuck thing? And I'm like looking at all these people, influencers to normal people, everybody selling their Mary Ruth. I can't scroll without seeing it. That's like, remember, what was that biotin gummy or whatever from like 2016, 2017?
Sugar Bear hair.
About the hair. I don't know. It was some type of hair gummy something. I couldn't get away from it.
Yeah, I think it was Sugar Bear hair or something like that.
Very exciting times.
Not working. Yep. Very excited about it. Yeah. Gonna be a good one. February is about to be over. I feel like the year's gone. I don't know. It just feel like January is usually the longest month of the year. Flew by.
I can't believe
February,
we're almost out of February. Like
flew by.
Yeah.
March seemingly gonna fly by.
Yeah. Like damn near every weekend I have something to do the month of March. And now 2 weekends in April. Yeah, so like it's just
you're booked and busy. Booked and
but I love that for me.
Busy. Me too. Not me being busy. I like you being busy.
I say you busy too.
I know.
You got some things going on.
Tell me about it. But yeah. So.
But
oh my God. I feel like my voice is starting to clock out. So I can only talk for so much during the day. Because the later it gets,
you need to go back on vocal rest.
I need to go back on vocal rest. I'm sorry, the diva has to end this short. So thank you guys for tuning into episode 88. And hopefully in 89, I could talk. But we do have some things coming up.
Listen. Yes. Love is Blind tonight.
Love is so many things. Okay, Love is Blind is coming back. Okay, so Love is Blind is back. Then we have the America's Next Top Model doc is going to be dropping. Is there anything else like that's like pertinent, like we got to get in and watch?
I think those are our top 2 things that we were like, we have to watch this.
Yes, we have to watch that, and we have to bring you guys our commentary because but Love is Blind, I don't know, because that shit, just the casting, that shit look boring. So we gonna see.
Yeah, like it's always boring in the pods at first. It's like, can we get some real controversy? Like, let's get to the living together part. Hurry up.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys. We're gonna try in 89. So I can sound better.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Bye.